I'm Jay Allen Recker. Welcome to Always Game Solo. We're continuing our dive into Deep Abandoned, going down because our Barbarian and our Maverick Spellslinger leveled up last time. We're going to be going down into a level 3 dungeon, the Abandoned Thieves Maze, the Forgotten Competition. Decades ago, these winding, trapped halls were part of the most notorious game in all the kingdom. Athletes, adventurers, and thieves tried their hand at defeating the maze. Then a new, deeper extension opened up the maze to a monstrous lair below, and the game was shut down. Objective: find the objective room, defeat all enemies, and play. So we have a Maze Minotaur. The boss will be the Lord of the Maze, which is a gigantic Minotaur. We have 2 trolls, and then some goblins. Alright, we're gonna get things rolling with as little huffle puffle and hullabaloo, because once again it's 8 p.m. We don't start partying till the sun sets. So let's get going on our first room. In the leveling up, the Maverick Spellslinger gains 2 more points, 2 more d6 of armor, giving him 4. Along with his regenerating 1 point per turn ability, he is a juggernaut. Shrouded Cleric in the Penitent Fist, she has become very dangerous because what that allows you to do is add any activation dice to add 1 wound to a successful attack, and you do that after the attack succeeds. Well, if you're only rolling 3 dice and it's a tough character, you might only be averaging on any given toughness of character 1 wound. So you can just toss in more activation dice, and you can toss in the ones that are too low to use, like a 2 or a 1. Our Barbarian got a Death Strike. So this is what I was wishing that I had before. Whenever he kills an opponent, he gets to immediately attack again for 3 dice of damage without having to use any activation dice. So that means he can move into the center of a mob and go crazy. Now, the thing is, I don't think that he gets to move at all in between. So he has to be like at the center of a mob, positioned in the center of a mob before he gets pinned in place, and then he can use that ability. Yeah, Death Strike. If you kill an enemy, he may target another adjacent enemy and make a bonus attack. Roll 3 melee attack dice. So I'm going to say that means adjacent to yourself. If I was feeling saucy, I would say it could be adjacent to the enemy that you just killed. And that way you could kind of creep your way across the board, but that doesn't sound like what was intended. Okay, so let's see what kind of room this is. Standard room. I made the deck kind of small because, like I said, getting a little bit of a later start. So let's see what is in let's see what's in the room first. 6 is nothing. So I'm just gonna I guess we'll go through the whole rigmarole to make sure an event doesn't happen. Jeez, so I just wasted a 6 roll, meaning the Barbarian has 6 activation dice. He will not be using. At least, God, look at that beautiful roll. All just 4 5s and 6s. Delicious. We won't use it though. But what we do know, we don't need to roll the others because they're just going to move up to the limit. Because all we were curious about are we going to get a 1 for each of them and cause an event? Okay, let's rotate that up and then give it a flip. Okay, that's going to be weird to try and navigate, but we'll do it. Let's see what kind of room it is. Standard room. So we've got a bridge across some water, which means that we are limited in moving on the edges. Okay, we got 12 cleaner goblins. My goodness gracious. Let's roll first to see. All right. Man, I don't like. I'm going to choose another room because against 12 goblins, this is just going to be. It's just going to drag it out like crazy. So it's a cool card, but not made for this turn. Let's see what we got. Okay, so we got a very basic. And for this scenario, better. Sort of. Okay, so let's put out our 12 goblins. If it had been the one that there's another group that has 6 goblins. If it had been that, I'm gonna put. Maybe I would have gone with it because everybody would have fit in there. But with 12, they're gonna fill up the entire room. They literally would have overflowed the whole room. These guys are it's going to be messy putting them in here like this, but I would like for you guys to be able to kind of better interpret what is going on. Okay. A 1, of course. I roll a 6 and then a 1. That means that our barbarian only has 2 actions. Whoa. But he will soon. And an event happens. So let's check to see what event happens first. Should have done that before deploying. It's my player aid. Okay, let's see. Trap, Eye of the Beholder. One hero must pass an arcane 6+ test. Okay. Well, we're supposed to select it randomly. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see if the Shrouded Cleric can get 6 on this. Nope. So oh wait, I should. I guess it's too late because I rolled, but play 6 crazy goblins or have a Wall of Hands. Wall of Hands is barely any better. Not really worth using. The Barbarian has good luck and good fortune, and so can adjust by 1 in either direction. Okay, roll 2d3 trap dice and discard 3 activation dice. Okay, so. Oh my gosh. Hold on. No. 2d3. Is that 2d3 trap dice? Okay, so I guess that's 3. Both those are 3, so that's 6 damage. I think. Okay. And loses 2 activation dice. This is a terrible time to have lost so many activation dice. These goblins have a toughness of 2 and 2 health, which makes them pretty darn fragile. I think. Oh, I forgot to roll to see how many how much spell power I have here. So that's 2 plus 2, so I have 4. That's nice. I can cast Fireball twice because I'm about to cast some Fireball. So it's going to cost an activation dice and 2 spell points. I'm just going to carve out a spot, I don't know, right there. We'll do the left side. And I roll 3 spell attack dice for each target. And they have a toughness of 2. So 3 or higher causes a wound. Okay, so that didn't work out so super great. That one did. There you go for that one. Okay. That worked out very well. That one hit him once. Okay. We'll just lay these out. There's no need for them to be in that big bolt. So that was one of the Maverick Spell Slinger's moves. Ay. I think we'll have a move up there. Okay, so from the high ground, he gets an extra die. He can roll a sharp cutlass, which reduces toughness. So now, any die 2 or higher hits. So that's goodness. Hell. And that is a kill. So that's 4 just from him. And these are worth 1 XP apiece. Great. So that was pretty successful. We're going to bank on the deepening on our barbarian being able to get some kills. Okay, this Clockwork Warhammer, if I can pile dice into it to do 1 extra melee. But okay, so we get full. So that's 1. And without moving, he gets to follow it up with 3 more. 2. And without moving. Oh gosh, those are some good rolls. Some way overly good rolls. Sometimes I don't like rolling too well. So that's 3. That's going to make it a lot easier for him to find the fortitude to do more attacks next time. The problem is the battle is pretty close to over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so well, I'm going to put them there, and then the goblins will gang up on her. She can only do one attack, so there's not really any point in moving all the way up. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. For a second, I was thinking that the Maverick Spellslinger is the one who's damaged. That is not the case. It is the Shrouded Cleric, and so I don't want to move her up. So that's a 4. Is there anything she can do from a distance? She doesn't have any ranged ability. And I can't remember what the rules are on sharing items. She's just going to move up and share and take an item. Okay. Healing item. D6. It's 3 back. That works. Now, it's the goblin's turn. One. Okay. Maverick Spellslinger's armor canceled it out. Oops. I mean, it doesn't matter. Either way, it cancels it out. Okay. Now they're going to attack the barbarian. Ooh, landed 2 good hits. Landed 1 hit. Darn it. I keep getting confused as to which color I chose for my armor. Red isn't the best color. It doesn't say armor. It does attack. Okay. I can cancel out one of those. That armor does not get through while that attack does. Wow. They did a lot of damage for some little goblins. Let's roll up. Okay, so the barbarian got 3 kills, so this will be +3. So that's going to be all the attack dice. 6 attack dice. Oh, rolled very poorly, but okay. Yeah, these aren't really useful for our barbarian. He can put them into his clockwork hammer, and that's pretty good. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so we get an event. I was not expecting that result. That was extremely poor result. 6. Trap. Spiked log. One hero makes a melee combat test 5+. Target and the model directly behind them suffer 4 trap dice. Well, none of mine are actually behind each other. Dungeon cleaning. Deploy 12 goblin cleaners in the same room. The crew. Deploy 1 enemy group in the same room as a randomly selected hero. Okay, we'll just face the trap. We'll see who. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the barbarian faces it, which is good because he has a lot of melee combat dice. And let's see if he can get a 5. Yep, got 1, 5, so gets 2 experience. Okay, he's furious. He's enraged. And he's going to lay waste to some of these chumps. And... okay, so rolling 4. Oh, what a poor roll. Oh my gosh. That was a very good roll. I targeted the same guy, but I should have targeted somebody else. Okay, now we get a free attack. Ooh, look at that. Which means now we get a free attack. Oof. Wow. Which means now we get a free attack. Did not. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I think on that first one, I think I legitimately only did 1 point of damage. I think I rolled so poorly. Maybe not, though. I might have only had to do that one because these cleaner elves only have 2 toughness, and he has the ability to reduce their toughness by 1 down to 1. So he does all the damage that he needs. So that was 3. Was that 3 or 4? Oh, he hasn't moved yet. Okay, so he's unpinned. So he's gonna move. And then he's gonna attack, and he's gonna add an extra die to that attack. Bye. Okay. So that's the end of his move, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, that's a wacky shaped one. Okay. Now let's see what's here. Standard room. 5. Nothing. We'll see if an encounter happens, of course. Okay, so the barbarian gets his standard 4 activation dice. Bad start. Got a 1. This seems like a very trap-filled area, which makes sense given a Thieves Maze. Okay, this is an amazing roll, but it's going to be useless, as all we're doing is passing through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's got 2 ways to move, so he can actually completely cover the ground. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Give it a spin. I need a little lazy Susan. Do like this. That didn't work at all. That's embarrassing because I'm not going to edit that out. Oh, good positioning. Volcanic event. Treasure room. I need to grab a treasure chest from my minis box. We'll have this minecart be full of treasure. Let's see where it is. Okay, I didn't actually call which. Yellow is the y-axis. Red is the x. Okay, so we know it's on the 3rd. Okay, so right there. Somebody high-centered minecart up there. Okay, let's see if there are any enemies. Yes, there are 12 cleaner goblins, which I'm not gonna do again. I'm sorry. They were easy enough, but they were a pain to set up. Okay, we got some crazed goblins instead. They have twice the health, so. Oh, I didn't roll for a trap, though. I haven't rolled for activation die yet. Let's do that. Oh, 5, nice. Okay, so he gets 5 activation dice. Good roll, except there's a 1. Oh, I knocked that blue over to the 1, or I'm not going to accept it because I'm tired of the traps. I was so happy when I saw that there was no blue 1, and so I'm cheating. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. He needs healed, so Maybe the Shrouded Cleric will go first. Okay, and that is 2d3 health for the Barbarian, and a point to her side. Okay, so that's 4 points back to the Barbarian, which heals him up, and she gets back 1. How nice. One, 2, 3, 4. And inside the treasure chest, let's make a treasure roll. Coins. Gain 6 XP. Anything better than that? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to take number 1. To disarm a trap. Trap event is ignored the next time it occurs, and I gain 3 XP. So half the XP, but disarming a trap? Yes, please. Now, the Crazed Goblins roll with 4 melee attack dice, and if all attacks hit, which is unlikely, make a second attack, which would be unlikely but devastating. So let's see if we can wipe him out. 1, 2, 3. He's giving up the high ground, but he's moving in to do some berserker stuff. Berserker's gonna berserk. Okay. Whoa. Oh, wow. Okay, so that was 3. Now remember, these guys have twice as much health. So that guy has 1 health left. He's gone. It's worth 3 XP. Okay, so gets to roll 3 more. Just gonna go for this fella in the corner. With a nice grin. Lands 3. Okay, gonna have to use the last one to finish him off. Yep, finished him off. Okay, so 3 to use against that one. And that results in 3 damage. Okay. So now the Shrouded Cleric is going to cast a fireball over here, avoiding. Or not the Shrouded Cleric. The Shrouded Cleric already went, and then. You know what? Shrouded Cleric could have attacked. I'm going to attack that guy. Could have attacked twice. My gosh. Retcon. Okay, that's 3 damage. And there we go. So this guy's finished off. I don't know if the treasure chest sticks around as a physical item after it gets. The Mimic treasure chest, I ruled, doesn't. Though I don't know if that's the case. Oh, and that would have been even worse. Because I should have rolled an extra die for having the high ground. It's fine. We're not going to go that far. Okay, so the Maverick Spellslinger actually is not going to cast a spell, but rather is going to move in 2, 3 for the attack. Oh, this is annoying. I'm leaving it off. I'm tired of that now. So that was one. So we're gonna have another sharp scimitar. Nope, sharp scimitar has to be 4. That reduces the toughness by 1. Oh, which did not help. Dang. Okay, bro, still got 3. Okay, bro still has 1. Sharp scimitar is no longer an option. Luckily, Maverick's spell slinger just has a regular sword, and he's gonna use it to try to finish this goblin off. Oh, he could have finished off. Oh my gosh, that's super annoying. Okay. All right. Well, that's all of them. So now goblins get to go. You should get like 4 green d6. Okay, so the goblins attack is yellow. The red is the Maverick Spellslinger's armor. Wow. Bro devastated me. Okay, that one's gonna attack the. And these goblins don't gang up, or else that one would also attack the Maverick Spellslinger. Instead, it's gonna attack the Barbarian. Red's my armor. Whoa. My armor blocked 1 successfully. Okay. So this guy murked like how many of them? Only 2 of them. So let's see what this says for us. Oh wow! So it just gets us back up to par. Did he take out 1 or did he take or 2 or did he take out 3? It doesn't matter. It gets us to par regardless. Oops, that was a 3. No, that was a 4. Okay. That's a good roll. Shaz Spellslinger gets 1 hit point back automatically. I think though, I do think and believe that the cleric is going to use the heal. We'll find out for sure. Maverick Spellslinger is going to go. So only able to roll 2 dice against that guy. That's kind of ugly. Okay, so the way that I'm going to do it is I am going to have the Barbarian actually roll first. Take that guy out, then move over to that square, which is also a door square. Okay, so the guy's more than taken out. It's going to use that to move here. Only able to roll 2. Woo. It's a nice 2 though. Okay, so let's try again. Alright, this guy's gone. Whatever. Okay. So he just cleared the room. The Shrouded Cleric, or the Maverick Spellslinger, is going to waste all these beautiful dice by just moving up here. Shrouded Cleric. It's going to move here. And then is going to cast Healing. Yeah, minimum it'll heal 2, and then heal 1 for herself. Okay. So let's see what... I've been thinking that maybe I don't like the Dungeons and Dragons adventure games. Like, I didn't give it a fair shot. Honestly, I learned it. And I was trying to play with my son, and he was quite young, and it was very boring for him, and I didn't like some of the abstraction. But I don't really feel like revisiting it. I'm not interested. But I do want the tiles. I want another game so that I can have another set of tiles, which is a little crazy. Okay, let's try this. My hand is not quite big enough to make this work. And I can palm a basketball. Okay. Secret Passage. It's a treasure nook. No, it's not. It's a detour. What does a detour do? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I know exactly what the page looks like that describes all of them. I think. Okay, here we go. Treasure nook. This passage does not lead to another map tile location. Each hero may spend 3 1+ activation dice to explore its location. They may do this once each. Exploring the location allows the hero to roll on the treasure table. Okay, so we will definitely be doing that, and then I guess we will be going off in another direction to face what must be the objector room. So I'm just going to roll 4 for the barbarian. I don't care how many activation dice. And luckily, we do not have an event. Only because the Shrouded Cleric did not roll a 1. Okay, so they're each moving in, moving in, spending some dice, and they are each rolling on the this is a really good thing to have found. It's the first time I found the secret passage at all this campaign, and definitely not a treasure nook. Okay, another trap guide to disarm a trap. Is what it is. I don't even know who's getting what at this point. Okay. No, that's good. A lockpick. Remove a barrier when a barrier event is generated. Okay. Five. A bandage. Wow, 4+ to heal a guaranteed 3 wounds. Actually, I want to write that right here. So the next room is the objective room. And we will finally see a Minotaur. We have not seen Minotaurs or Trolls yet, just a bunch of goblins. There we go. Yeah, I'm just doing it off of this. I'm sorry to sound so lazy. It's just that I am lazy. Okay, now we are fighting a Lord of the Maze Minotaur. This thing has 24 health with a toughness of 4. If an enemy is wounded, it gains +1 attack dice, which basically means that it is going to attack with 6 attack dice. Make this attack twice. This guy is going to destroy us. Oh my god. And 6 crazed goblins. Okay, let's see. I don't think the math sounds like it adds up on this for us surviving, but let's give it a try. Oh, that's a weird one. We got a pit in the middle there and a lot of walls. Jeez, oh Pete's. So many walls. Too many walls, honestly. Okay, so I forgot to hit standee. Okay, so I grabbed this standee for the regular Minotaur. I grabbed this one for the Lord of the Maze. Looks pretty brutal. Okay, and then 6 goblins. These goblins that do a ridiculous amount of damage, so I had better finish them off. So, nope, can't go there. There's a Minotaur there. Okay, we'll see what our barbarian has not been rolling great for activation dice. I guess not terrible. I want you to know that I ignored a 4 that got turned into a 3. So I'm playing it on the straight and narrow. Okay, so we need to soften these guys up. Now the problem is that Maze Minotaur will move across the entire maze. It can move 10 spaces. The good news is that all of those goblins are in its way. So, all right, let's see about casting some spells, I guess, even though 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to cast a little fireball. Two by 2 area. Okay, so we can finish him off. No, I forgot. No, it's targeting each of these. Goodness gracious. I mean, each of these guys has half their life. We'll have that one hit him. So that takes him down to 22. Which just means he's on 20. For now. Okay, and then I got... Okay, so each of those goblins has 2 health points. I can throw an axe, and I get an extra die from my high ground. And then I can spend 1 to have it return. Okay, so that killed. How far does that go? 4? 1, 2, 3. That killed him. Okay, and I'm going to return it to my hand, so that's it for that. Okay, let's see about this cleric. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, it can actually go far enough to hit with this freeze bomb. Okay, so we're gonna go for him first, just so I don't regret it. Okay, 2 wounds each. So that's 3, 6, and the target's frozen. Okay, can't put a marker on him. It's down to 16 health. Okay, well, I'm just assuming. Yeah, he's gone. Okay, so that was 3 of them. Okay. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3. I don't know if he can stand, if he's too big to stand on that. Might go right there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, that wouldn't even get close enough, so let's go move there. I'm going to rule that he's too big to stand on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. It doesn't matter. Just he's going to go here, even though he's standing halfway to pit. Okay, so that goblin's going to attack first. Try to cleric 4 red armor against 4 yellow attack. Wow. So 3 attacks successful, 1 block, so 2 damage. Okay. Next one, it's going to do the same thing. My guy's really taking the brunt of this. No successful blocks with armor, 2 damage. Okay, now it's time for the Lord of the Maze to attack twice. With 5 attack dice twice. So he's going to spread out his attacks. So since he was already attacked, he's going to attack the Shrouded Cleric and our Barbarian. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that would be 1 hit, but I forgot to roll armor and 1 blocked. Beautiful. Okay. So that's 3 hits. None blocked. Okay, we gotta take out this. We gotta take out this Minotaur. We gotta take him out fast. Okay, I guess it's just the standard amount. That's terrible. That's no good. Oh my gosh. No events. Just trying to finish this fight. As my house descends into utter madness. That the Shrouded Cleric is going to attempt an attack right on this dome. Successfully landed 1. Oh, yep, 1. And he's going to add 2 more for Penitent Fist to add 2 wounds to that 1, making it 3. And then he's going to use this. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heal up that Maverick Spellslinger, who is facing a lot of heat from goblins. Gonna have to take out one of the goblins. What? Nightmarish. Oh, what? That's insane. That's just nuts. Wait, one of those hit okay. So, We successfully took out one of them. What is he gonna do with that? Nothing much. Okay, so let's see what the barbarian can do. It's only got 2 attacks. It's gonna use the Clockwork Warhammer to add. It's gonna add 2 extra dice to it. What an incredibly poor roll. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, one more attack with the Clockwork Hammer. Okay. Let's see what they do. Crazy Goblin goes first against the Shrouded Cleric. Oh my gosh. Shrouded Cleric blocked all hits. That was a fantastic armor roll. It's pretty crazy. Okay. Oh, the wrong way. Oh, it's because I have to. Okay, so now red is attack. The first one is against the Shrouded Cleric. There's a Maverick Spellslinger who took that last one. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3 against the Shrouded Cleric. And the next attack is against. Whoa. That's not good. Well, he blocked 2. That's pretty wild. Okay, so 1 damage to the Barbarian. Okay, we're closing in. We're closing in. Let's see what we got. I think that, I don't know if it's a rule in the book, but it's a rule in my version of the game where once we're in the objective room, events stop happening. When I'm in the middle of a fight like this, I don't want to deal with it. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to. Goodness gracious, well, that's quite a coincidence and a really nice roll. That's not nearly as good of a roll, and this is the character that actually can use the 4 because the 4 lets him use the cutlass that reduces toughness. Okay. That's fine. Shrouded Cleric's gonna go ahead and try to take out that goblin. First with a good one. So that's 2. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, and he's gonna try his luck against the Minotaur. Though he hates to attract such attention, but missed. The Minotaur still noticed and is gonna attack. Shrouded Cleric is next. Lands on a 5 or a 6. It's 1 in 3 chances of doing damage. So spending on the first hit, the rest are going to be spent as wounds, I think. No, because there are 4 of them. Okay, so that's 3 points of damage. That's insane. No point of damage. No points of damage, so I used it all up. One point of damage. So I should have used those other 3 dice to make an extra 3 wounds. Because all it ended up being was 1 wound when I rolled for it. 1 out of 12 dice. 1 ended up being a 5 or a 6. That's... I mean, I guess you count in the previous one where all 4 were. Okay, so now it is our barbarian's turn. Now he has to roll a 4, 5, or 6 because of that attacking weak point ability. This one is going to do the Clockwork Hammer with an extra strike. Wow. Underwhelming. Come on, my guy. Show the world what you're made of. The entire internet is watching. Okay, 2. That's a little better. So that takes it down to 3. Somehow, I have the feeling... Okay, 2 more. 2. The bro has 1. Alright. Whatever. Oh, I forgot that he should have been getting an extra melee dice this whole time. It's alright. Canceled out. See if it goes for the Strided Cleric or the Barbarian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goes for the weakened Barbarian. Okay, so 3 wounds, but 1 was canceled. So 2 make it through. Okay, hey, that's a good one. Hey, the Maverick Spellslinger is going to finish this guy off. Yeah. We're going to have it go down like that. Okay. We're going to use our razor sharp cutlass. So 4, 5, or 6. Boom. Okay. All right. Unfortunately, the barbarian fell down a pit. Toppled down a pit as the enormous Lord of the Maze came smashing, crashing down. Time to roll for some treasures. Oof. Wow. Wow. Bad rolls. Bad rolls. Oh my god. So it's a healing potion, and a bandage. Well, what were some good treasures? So, Shadow's Hood, armor, a cape, plus 1d6, adds plus 1 movement. That's pretty nice. Movement is very constrained currency in this. A silver throwing knife, 5+, 3 ranged attack dice, hits against undead or demons, inflicts +3 wounds each. That was the one to get. One higher, and I would have had that. Okay, but I didn't. So we did the abandoned Thieves maze. I think I'm going to do a level 4 next time. I'm going to bring up the Maverick Spellslinger and our Barbarian, and the Shroud Cleric will go to level 3, and these 2 will go to level 4. So we'll see what we face in the next one. Had fun. Hope you're having fun with this, watching this series. And I will see you next time. Remember to always game solo.